Hello, welcome to another amazing video by Ibidini Oladayo. I know, long time no YouTube. Yeah, you guys only see me here once in like 3 years, but at least you have a video today. So today, a few weeks ago, I shot an amazing commercial that I really loved for the brand called Oraimo, and I thought, oh, it'd be nice to just do like a very short breakdown and my thought process on creating this commercial with you guys. And yeah, let's just have fun, nothing too serious. So this commercial has basically about 4 scenes. I think 4 or 5 scenes, I'm not really sure. But I'm just going to break down each of the scenes and show you what I really like about each of the scenes. I think the first scene I want to talk about, actually we shot this entire commercial in reverse. So when you watch it, the first scene was actually the last scene we shot. So I'm just going to take us according to how the commercial plays and not according to how we shot. So the first scene is actually the scene of the lady waking up. She woke up and stood up. Yeah, shout out to KC Obiajulu, one of the best DOPs in Nigeria. He came through with the lighting of the scene. I really love the gradient on the wristwatch. And you can see even in the BTS on how the lighting was done. There's a lens we used to get this close to the wristwatch. It's called the probe lens. It's a very tiny long lens that requires so many lights. So we had to use like a ton of lights to actually bring out the shot. But I actually love the way it came out. So from the idea of the shot was to move from the wristwatch to her face as she was waking up, and yeah, and it was executed perfectly well. Next shot is one of the most complicated shot we actually took. No, okay, is that? Yeah, maybe the second most complicated shot we took in the commercial, where I wanted this dreamlike effect shot whereby the shot starts from 90 degrees to her and then pulls out to show on eye level. And to achieve this, we had to actually build a rig, like a new. That rig was impressive. I liked it. We had to build a new camera rig that doesn't basically exist just to get that shot. And you can see from the BTS how big the rig is, even though it took us several takes to actually get it right. But I'm glad we got it right and it came out beautifully well. Yeah, that was the shot. There was another difficulty we encountered while taking that shot. I wanted the camera to move from 90 degrees to her face and then end with a speed tilt up for us to transition to the next scene. But the rig that was built did not have a fluid head, so there was no way I could complete the transition. So what we had to do was to mark the spots where the camera ended, and then bring in a tripod to mark the exact same spots and do the speed tilt up. Yeah, we have to think on set. That's some of the situations you encounter on set. You have to think creatively. The next scene that took us to was the bathroom scene. Yeah, this is one of my favorite scenes. What we had to do was for the first shot in this scene, we had to just continue the transition from tilting down up to review the scene first. And the next shot you see there is the toothbrush scene. This scene was actually rigged. The toothbrush was actually rigged to the camera. You see it in the BTS where we attached the rod where we tied the toothbrush to, and the toothbrush followed the camera to her mouth. Yeah, this was a shot I really wanted to get, and I'm glad we achieved it. And I love that how it came out. Yeah, but if you notice in the final shots, you can't see the rod that the toothbrush was rigged to. That was actually removed in post by our starboy VFX guy, Creed Motions. Yeah, yeah, that's how we had that shot tracking to her mouth. The next shot from here is the camera pushing into a mirror. This is a kind of a mind-boggling shot because we know as filmmakers we hate mirrors, yeah, because it's going to reveal all the secrets, all our secrets. And it's almost impossible to shoot in front of mirrors. But how did we achieve it here? You want to guess? had a stunt double. These two people you're seeing in this frame are two different people that were choreographed to move in the same way, and they are on two opposite ends of the set to make it look like a mirror effect. Do we see all the effects? Did it look like a mirror? I think it did. And yeah, so they're choreographed to make the same head movements, and then the shot now passes through the mirror to the other person. Yeah, this was actually achieved with a track, the dolly, and a mini jeep. Yeah, track, dolly, and mini jeep to just extend the tip of the camera to go through the mirror, and we choreograph the talents to a point whereby one of the talents has to dip their head down. So immediately the talent dip their head down, the camera passes through them to the other person. This transitions us to the next character, which appears in the scene that's almost like, looks like they're a couple, and then the next person comes into the scene with the next product. Yeah, still on the same scene, but the next shots from here will be where we highlighted the speaker and where we transition to the next scene. It was actually taken on a Steadicam, and the direction was for the character to whip the camera out of his window, like the camera is invading his privacy, something like that. So he whipped the camera out of the window, and then we go to our next scene, which is almost like a recreational center where people are just having fun, basically. But for us to get into this scene, we did not have the budget for a FPV pilot. Neither did we have the budget for an FPV drone. But we still have to get what we wanted either ways. So all we did here was to improvise. We improvised using a 360 camera to fake an FPV shot. We added it to like a very long pole, yeah, and moved it like a drone and ran into the scene. So that was what we did here. You can see from BTS. I mean, if you're not told, you can it's easily believable to be an FPV shot. Yeah. And then we moved into the school bag, which was the next product in the scene. The 360 camera going into the school bag. Yep. I think that shit took us like, I think 10 to 15 takes to get the FPV shot the exact way we wanted it. Well, I'm glad we did it and it came out well. Yes, the next shot from there will be the Steadicam shot that comes out from the phone. Yeah, for these shots, we took two shots. One shot with the bag, just the bag alone, and another shot with the camera close to the phone. So in post, we had to like stitch the shots together that the shot comes out of the phone. Yeah, this phone just had a green screen while we were filming, and the shot had to like just come out of it. Yeah, that's it for that. And the next shot would be, yeah, this whip transition. By the way, while we were shooting this scene, we were intensely running out of lights. Like, the day was getting very, very dark. I think I had an issue with the ADs on that day because I suggested that we shoot the day scene first before shooting the indoor scene. But they decided we should shoot the indoor scene before we shoot the day scene. And then we ran out of time. And we were rushing to shoot this scene. But I'm glad it still came out the way we envisioned it. Yeah, that had the whip pan scene to the lady that was holding the power bank. Yeah. This scene was very funny on set because she had to literally throw the power bank. And, and you know, with filming, you basically can't have it in one take. You have to do several takes now. So she would throw the power bank, and the power bank will land on the floor. God help us. This power bank suffered on that day. But we did about, I think, 5 takes to get it right. But we eventually got it right after the power bank falling on the floor like 1 million times. But the power bank survived. So she threw the power bank, and we cut into this is a digital shot. This power bank is not actually real. It was modeled in 3D and then put in the air to simulate like she threw the power bank up. And the power bank lands on this guy that plugs his phone to charge. Yeah, I can remember we were just rushing to take all the shots. I think we had less than 30 minutes to take all the shots. It was crazy. And then the next transition from here would be, I wanted the camera to go up, like it took like a step up into the next scene. So we ended the shot with a vertical movement up to the Steadicam. And that took us to the next product, which is the vacuum cleaner, which transitions us to the vacuum cleaner, and that just highlighted the vacuum cleaner shot. And then we see a guy that is performing music on the stage, where the stage that has just been vacuumed with the vacuum cleaner, and the guy starts to perform with the final product, which is the Oraimo earpods. And then we zoom into the Oraimo earpods. I think this shot was taken with a Steadicam shot. Yeah, it was taken on a Steadicam. And as I said, we filmed the entire thing in reverse. So this was actually the first shot we took on the shoot day. So NS like pushed in to the product, which is the Oraimo FreePods 2, and we transitioned the FreePods to the Oraimo logo. And yeah, that's basically everything on the Oraimo commercial. I hope you enjoyed our process, and let me know if you want to see more videos like this. Trying to do more YouTube videos to be more consistent, and see you on the next video. Peace out. Thank you.
They say the unknown calls out to everybody. Not knowing what lies ahead, but being curious enough to go makes all the difference. All you have to do is move. You only find what's ahead when you look. Don't sweat it. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. Get ready for what you're about to find. The possibilities are endless. It's time to start. Keep exploring with Oraimo.